Hello, this is Ray Main here again with today's Bible reading. Yesterday, or the day before, I made a comment that I might put two chapters together when it made sense to do so, and I still may do that somewhere along the way. I don't know. Because of the way the Bible is set up, the chapter endings and startings sometimes makes no sense to us. I don't know what the thinking was. Nevertheless, I started this reading as just taking a chapter a day. Sometimes it doesn't make sense because it's easy to get lost between one day and the next, especially if you missed a day. Basically, what it amounts to, it'd be like coming into a room and getting into the middle of a conversation without, going back and doing some research to see what had been said before. But in looking over this book, there's several places where there are three chapters in a discourse. So it would be, time-wise, it would be impossible to do that. So anyhow, for now, this is another one like the last one. This one is Job's answer to Eliphaz, and it does cover two chapters, but perhaps we can do this the same way that we've been going. But anyway, here we are, book of Job, chapter 6. But Job answered and said, Oh, that my grief were thoroughly weighed, or throughly weighed, and my calamity laid in the balances together. For now it would be heavier than the sand of the sea, therefore my words are swallowed up. For the arrows of the Almighty are within me, the poison whereof drinketh up my spirit. The terrors of God do set themselves in array against me. Doth the wild ass bray when he hath grass, or loweth the ox over his fodder? Can that which is unsavory be eaten without salt, or is there any taste in the white of an egg? The things that my soul refused to touch are as my sorrowful meat. Oh, that I might have my request, and that God would grant me the thing that I long for. Even that it would please God to destroy me, that he would let loose his hand and cut me off. Then should I have comfort. Yea, I would harden myself in sorrow. Let him not spare, for I have not concealed the words of the Holy One. What is my strength that I should hope, and what is mine end that I should prolong my life? Is my strength the strength of stones, or is my flesh of brass? Is not my help in me, and is wisdom driven quite from me? To him that is afflicted pity should be showed from his friend, but he forsaketh the fear of the Almighty. My brethren have dealt deceitfully as a brook, and as the stream of brooks they pass away, which are blackish by reason of the ice, and wherein the snow is hid. What time they wax warm they vanish. When it is hot they are consumed out of their place. The paths of their way are turned aside, they go to nothing and perish. The troops of Tema looked, the companies of Sheba waited for them. They were confounded because they had hoped. They came thither and were ashamed. For now ye are nothing. Ye see my casting down, and are afraid. Did I say, Bring unto me? Give a reward for me of your substance? Deliver me from the enemy's hand, or redeem me from the hand of the mighty? Teach me, and I will hold my tongue, and cause me to understand wherein I have erred. How forcible are right words, but what doth your arguing reprove? Do ye imagine to reprove words, and the speeches of one that is desperate, which are as wind? Yea, ye overwhelm the fatherless, and ye dig a pit for your friend. Now therefore be content. Look upon me, for it is evident unto you if I lie. Return, I pray you. Let it not be iniquity. Yea, return again. My righteousness is in it. Is there iniquity in my tongue? Cannot my taste discern perverse things? Well, that's the end of chapter 6. Job was responding to Eliphaz, where Eliphaz was kind of getting on to him for being so much in grief. Of course, it's easy if you're not going through it to make judgments in it. And Job is reproving Eliphaz for judging him in his time of grief. As I said, that's the reading for today. God bless you. We'll get to the second half of Job's answer to Eliphaz tomorrow. God bless.